Good morning, everyone. This is Maggie Ravenswing. I'm out on my balcony so that I can do my morning exhaltation, which is what I do when I greet the four directions of the compass and the four elements. And I also have my crystals, which are my right or my left. Isn't that a beautiful chunk? And my right. And crystals. See, there's all sorts of really cool grooves and stuff on there from where the crystals naturally lay. And it's perfect for holding them right where my fingers need to be for directing the energy. Bringing the energy in. So, just a little note, you are going to get a butt shot because that is south. So, and this is north, east, west. Just so you know, I will also be addressing the elements as I learned them, as what I feel resonates with me, which is east is fire, west is air, south is earth, and north is water. And it really resonates with me for, well, a whole bunch of reasons. One of which being that the local river that flows through the area is the Kishwaukee River, and it flows north. It wanders east and west, and there's several branches, but it flows north. So I did not choose this. This is something that I learned, and I looked at all the other different witchy practices and beliefs of the directions of the compass and the elements, and they never felt right. You know, they never felt right. Well, when I learned it this way, it like clicked. So this is the way I do it. This is my morning meditation, my morning exhaltation. You'll have seen that there are other videos that have my crystals in them, my right and left hand crystals. So I'm going to do this, and just remember, you're going to get a butt shot. Sorry, not sorry. It's me. Jack, shush, shush. Yes, the dog's barking is a total normal thing. Alright, you two, where do you want to go for today? I know you usually go to the yucca, but who do you want to sit with as far as in any of the plants today? Yeah? You want to go in here? Okay. Go in the loofah. Let me show you where they went today. I always like going into a plant afterwards to send their energy down there. It helps to cleanse them. Now, when I was doing my morning exhaltation, I was connecting with each of the elements as I turned. East behind me, fire. I visualized the fire coming up through me, connecting my fire down to the earth's core and beyond, and bringing the fire back up through me to connect up higher, and having it burn away anything that I need to have burned away, negativity, irritations, complications, anything that's disturbing my peace, and have it to ignite the fire where I need to in any of my chakras and get them going so that they can function properly if there's any blockages or restrictions. And then I let it go back down to where it needs to, so it's not burning me up in my energy. Then I face the opposite direction because it creates a cross in a way. And I face west, which is for me air. And that makes sense to me because, well, east makes sense to me because that's where the sun rises. And west makes sense to me for air because that is where the storms come from. I like to have what my oldest sister and I call a 9-mile view, which is I can see all around. This is south, where a lot of the storms can come up from, depending on the air, and the west, which is also where a lot of storms come from, and to the north. And that's my favorite view, is a 9-mile view from northwest through to the south. So storms usually come from the west and the south, mainly around here in the Midwest, and air helps me to connect to them. Air is also used for speaking your truth, for inhaling, living, cleansing with air can blow things down, clear the energy if it's stagnant and being held in one place as it is today. It's going to be a steamy day today. I can tell that from the haze already forming over by the trees. And then after I finish with bringing the air into me, down to my toes and my feet and back up again to clear my chakras, I usually have a bit of a cough to clear my throat chakra. I know, I'm trying to not say all the time. So it clears my throat chakra and helps me to speak my truth. Then I turn to face south, which is why you got to see my bum. But there's only one way to do the camera at this point in time. I don't have anything to spin around and see me from the other side. Yeah, there it is again. I face south for grounding to the earth, which is why I do a lot of down and pulling the energy up through me and connecting it in all its grounding to the ether above. As above, so below. They need to have the connection too. And then I'm always bringing the energy back down in to connect with the other element, where they create their own balance. Then, after I do earth and the south, I do north and water. And I told you the reason why for that already. And water represents emotion, so I let that come up within me, swirl around, connect, of course, the ether above and below. And that is it. The crystals help me. There they are. The crystals help me with the connection. They are bones of the earth. That's a phrase coined by one of my friends who works with crystals all the time. And I really felt the call to do a morning exhaltation today. I don't always do it. After the eclipse we just had, the energy just seemed right to make sure that what I had cast as far as spells out for protection in the various areas is still connected and still holding itself true. I've said this before, I have cast other crystals into the Kishwaukee River and buried them up at Fairdale, where there was a powerful EF5 tornado that went through and devastated the majority of the small town. There were only 2 fatalities, bless their hearts, best friends. And when I do my morning exhaltations, I connect with all of the crystals because I can feel them. And they resonate back to me. I connect to all of the energy that I cast into them for protection and cleansing the river that flows through our area. And I have done, I want to say, at least 7 crystals so far. I'm feeling a call to do more. There needs to be a few more in this branch of the river for healing the area. The water, of course, flows out, connects with the Rock River. The Rock River connects with the Mississippi, I believe, at some point, or the Illinois River, and then the Illinois River connects with the Mississippi, I believe is the way it goes. So the water connects with all the water worldwide and assists with the cleansing of the water. And I started doing that around the time of the water issues and everything up at Standing Rock. And that's my morning exaltation. I've got a lovely little spider over here. I keep telling my grandson, don't do anything to disturb the spider. Do you see him? See him? Hello, spider. Spider's looking at me going, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Well, I am going to go in and leave my crystals out here in my lovely little loofah plant, which is growing up beautifully now. And yes, I'm on a balcony, so that is going to go all over the place. I'm hoping. It's an experiment. It's good for the grandson. So I'm going to go in because it's starting to get sticky out here already. It's around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I will be posting this on Maggie Ravenswing Dragon Oracle on Facebook after I get it loaded up onto my YouTube channel, which you know because you're watching it is Ravenswing Manor. And you can look for me in different places like Ravenswing Apothecary on Facebook. My Facebook page you probably will find. And yeah, That's the way I do some mornings. A little coffee. The doggers. And the spiders and the birds and the dogs barking at other people out walking their dogs in the area. So that's a little bit of morning coffee with me. Morning exhaltations with Maggie Ravenswing. Yeah. It's morning. You get it. I know. I need some more coffee. So, you have a beautiful day. And may your morning exhaltations be just as lovely. Have a great day. Blessings and peace in.